Hello, YouTube. I have naturally noticed that ever since I've posted the drag video and the videos with any videos with me in makeup, that I've gotten a lot more viewers and a lot more subscribers who are seemingly into drag, if not boys. And I just want to clarify something. Not that it really matters, but I'm actually not gay. But I'm not straight either. See, if I were to label myself, I would have to say I'm bisexual. That is the term that I can relate to the most. However, I suppose if I was ever pretentious enough to talk about it seriously, I'd label myself as a homosexual, which is ironically the label for those who don't give a shit about labels. I don't really like labels because they predetermine your whole personality for some people. So the minute you say, hey, I'm gay, people go, oh, okay, yeah, no, that's good, And the funny thing is that when you say you're bisexual, you also have a predetermined kind of imposition. You see, the drag ball was one of the first times that I'd ever really interacted with the gay community. I normally, honestly, avoid it because, first of all, I do have issues with homophobia. And that's something I'm willing to admit. I have issues with homophobia because, first of all, well, I won't get into the grittier stuff, but on the surface, I wrote a paper on this, and I'm trying to remember, but I've had bad experiences with youth groups, in the sense that I go to the youth groups and it's all a bunch of people and they're all really super, affectionate with each other, and it's this very sexual environment. That's something that kind of disturbs me sometimes, that the gay community equals the sexual community. I don't think that that's something that everyone can universally identify. Not to say that I am not sexual. I'm a horny son of a bitch. But, when I go in there and everyone's sitting in a circle, people are sitting in each other's laps, holding hands, that's not really what I mind. But, all it takes is a few seconds and the sex jokes will start flying. And they're not good sex jokes either. That's the thing that gets me. Because I have a sense of humor about things, and but at the same time, if it's bad jokes, like example, I went to one and it was name your favorite toy, as a way of getting to know each other, and of course, people would kind of awkwardly say, is it like a toy you can insert in yourself? And that kind of, and people were laughing their asses off over that, and it's not that clever. But I think that has something to do with sexual repression. So I think a lot of times within gay youth groups and situations like that, people try to expose that side of them just to feel that they are accepted, because that's what a lot of guy talk is, in terms of talking about sex. When straight guys get together and talk about, oh, I'd fuck that, but one of them mentions that, oh, I'd fuck her, even though she's 100 pounds overweight, shit like that. That's another way of saying, hey, I'm into this, but what do you guys think? And then the other guys say, oh, yeah, fuck, I understand. No, I get it. Yeah, I could see myself with that. And then the other person feels assured. Whatever. I won't get into it, because I've kind of been aware. Anyway, whatever. So that's one reason. And I guess that isn't. And so I'm sort of intimidated by that ultra-sexual environment, where it's like I feel this imposition that I have to be as sexual as they do. And I am sexual, but not to the point where I make shitty sex jokes. And then there's the whole gay personality. You know what I mean. I mean, the flaming personality. This is not a universal personality. A lot of people are not like the homosexuals you see on TV or even on YouTube. Some of them are just as calm and as straightforward and boring as everyone else. But again, this is something that, in my personal experience, this is something that has been that I have felt was imposed on the environment that I was in. And plus, being a bisexual, I've always, you could argue that I've been half straight my whole life. So then there's the pressure, to be accepted by the rest of society. So if I date a boy, I'm more likely to be persecuted or oppressed or, harassed by other guys than if I were with a girl. So I have homophobia in the sense that I'm less willing to, in theory, I'm less willing to pursue and go out there and be in the gay community to pursue another guy.